What does WEF stand for, do you think?
Where's that?
On the file. The red file here. Top no. To your left. Under the safe. And then top left box.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know.
Probably shouldn't be in here.
I think you have valid concerns, but I don't think
So you don't think what?
I don't think you need to worry about Beric doing anything crazy that he wouldn't otherwise do.
That's what I'm hoping.
Like this is giving me the vibe of when Snoopy was trying to convince me that you had made a deal and was like telling me all of these things, and I had to look at him and go, yeah, I'm going to be honest. If I heard these things and I didn't know a person, I think there would be a fair assumption that, you know, they probably made a deal. But I know Richard. And I feel like it's safe to say I know Beric and he wouldn't do anything crazy. Now, do I think Beric would weigh the pros and cons of a situation? And if he had to do something that on a technicality fell under technical corruption, but was such a small, tiny drop in the bucket of everything else that fucking happens, would he do it? Yeah, probably. And he probably should. And I think most people probably would. Like, as long as the consequence isn't somebody else getting hurt in any sort of egregious way, like, I'm sorry, but it's worth it. That's just how I think about it. Like, unfortunately, honey, if we weren't dealing with half of the crazy fucking shit we're dealing with, I would easily agree in a fucking heartbeat. Like, there's a line and that can never be crossed. But when that line has become so muddied as a result of all of the moving aspects of everything going on, I think at that point you have to sort of acknowledge that if someone has to do something that is less than fully ethical, might be the right call if it means something comes to a complete stop and doesn't happen again with more severe consequences. I think that's how I see it.
I want to trust that Beric wouldn't do anything, but I think I used to say the same thing about Jack, and I probably would have said the same thing about Jenny too. There's loads of people that we've known and we've trusted to do the right thing that have broken that trust, and
There's a difference, though. I think with Jackie, I don't necessarily want to say his hand was forced, but he was definitely pushed away. And I think that sent him over the edge. So it's this next thing to the right here.
Did you ever speak to him?
No. To this day, I don't think he knows he shot at me. Careful, there's a pursuit. Honey, be careful. But I think for me, with Jackie and Jenny, like, it was 5 years, honey. It was a long time, right? People are bound to change over that period of time. The thing is, Barrett came back, and I don't know if you remember, but he was pretty much homeless. Looked like he's been living in a homeless camp like unkempt. Is probably the word. And so when I pointed him out to Turner that one day, like I was taking a big risk, because pointing at someone with a big backpack, the largest beard I've ever seen, and finding out that the man was on an island for years, and couldn't even speak the same language as the people on the island, and survived and eventually returned, and then came back and did as he did every other time we were on duty with each other, and then became the chief of police with chains attached to him that unfortunately worked against him, and then immediately transitioned from that to being a judge. I don't know. That's not someone who I think to myself, whether or not I have to second guess their decision-making ability.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I think I'm just being overly cautious.
No. I think you should, to be clear. I think you should, as long as you do so with the understanding that, like, you know, you've been through a lot. He's been through a lot. Everybody involved has been through a lot. And I know, honey, I know how you are regarding, you know, sort of ethics and corruption and whatnot. And this isn't exactly an appropriate, you know, hard line in the sand scenario.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you hearing me out and answering some stuff anyway. Obviously, if you get some bad vibes, let me know.
Have you spoken to him?
I spoke to him the other day, actually, and he was kind of talking about putting his name in the hat for director of the marshal. So I told him, you know, if
Holy
that's the kind
fuck,
of thing
honey, get him fired. Get him fired. Draw the line in the sand. Get him fired.
So he can be the director or not?
No, so he doesn't become the director or be a judge. I'm trying to save his fucking mental, honey. Holy fuck. The man just wants to help everyone. He needs to help himself.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you. I didn't necessarily tell him to do it, but I did kind of, you know,
careful.
Imply that he probably have a good chance.
Did I ever tell you what? I think I may have said it at City Hall the other day, but I told Barrick to his face that I would not be voting for him for chief of police again.
Mm-hmm.
And that I felt sorry that I had recommended him for the chief of police, because it very clearly took the sort of the wind out of his sails, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But then he like joined the Department of Justice, which was even more of a dumpster fire. So I'm convinced he's just into pain at this point and suffering.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Because who would subject themselves to that?
You'd be surprised.
I've been trying to convince him to just rejoin the police department. Looking for a protection witch.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Honestly, shame. If she finds one, you let me know, okay?
I saw Beatrice today. She's working at the hospital, yeah.
Maybe I'll speak to Beatrice again. Maybe she can get me some fucking, you know, protection.
All right. Well, I love you. Also, PD has a meeting in an hour and 45 minutes, so we're probably all clocking off duty at that time.
Oh, fantastic. Is it like... Oh, okay. She's on Zoom?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be a recording if you need it or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know whether I'd be given that. I'm not PD.
But I mean, shouldn't y'all be privy to what we're doing as a PD?
Probably, but I don't think they'd be very happy if we just turned up without invitation.
Actually, I want your opinion on something. FOIAs.
Yeah.
According to our SOPs, we have 48 hours to submit our report in regards to a situation, pretty much regardless of whether or not they plead guilty or not guilty, right?
Sure.
If a FOIA comes in same day that a situation occurred, and we have 72 hours or up to 72 hours to fulfill a FOIA, am I the only one thinking it's crazy to pretty much have as short as a 24-hour window to fulfill that, because officers have 48 hours? So if the FOIA comes in immediately, you literally have 24 hours to send that off, because you have to wait 48 by default for officers to finish their shit.
But would you? Yeah, but it's still 72 hours total, ain't it?
No, because you can't fulfill it in the first 48, because officers have the ability to put their statements in. You see what I'm getting at? Situation happens right now. Yeah. I have a lawyer representing someone, and they go, I'm going to FOIA the stuff. And they put in the request right then and there. The FOIA has to be fulfilled in 72 hours of that time, right?
Yeah.
Officers from that time have 48 hours to put their statement in. Why would I ever submit the FOIA prior to the 48 hours, knowing full well officers had the ability to, within our SOPs, to write the statement? So if I wait by default 48 hours, there's only a 24-hour period in which that FOIA can be fulfilled before exceeding the 72 hours. I think that's problematic.
But what part? Like the ability, like if you're off off shift that day, that you can't come around and fulfill it, or what's the issue?
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah, but then you have to get it done early, and you have to push people to do it earlier.
Honey, I hate to break it to you, but it's not going to get done earlier, because in the large-scale situations that get FOIA'd, the gang-relateds, the VAFs, and all that stuff, those are situations that realistically, like, are so complex they wouldn't even go to bench trials, because there's so much fucking shit to go over. There are so many officers, there are so many statements. Like, these semi-hour long conversations, or not conversations, but processing of evidence and people can stem 2.5 hours sometimes, which pushes people towards the end of when they would be working.
I think that the issue is with what you're kind of saying is I get the concern, but the legislation is the legislation, so that can't really be changed unless you kind of get with the mayor's office and things like that, and I doubt they'd want to change that. So realistically, the only thing that's able to be changed, the only variable, is the SOPs. So maybe it needs to be... Hello, King. So then maybe I'd suggest that if a FOIA gets requested during an incident, then that 48-hour period needs to be brought down to like 24 or something like that. Like the time period needs to be shortened so that people get their reports in. But also, at the same time, like, if not everybody's statement gets put in that's non-essential, I don't think that's the end of the world, I'll be honest. And it gets FOIA'd. I don't think that's the end of the world. As long as like the primary officer...
Let me ask you this, because this is the important aspect. Is it fair to call something an active investigation if all statements are not complete?
Okay, my question would be, what if I'm like asking you about that case, I'd ask you what's the investigation? What needs investigating?
Well, the other officers' statements.
Hey, Daisy. Hi. Yeah, but that's not an investigation, though. They've just got to finish it.
No, it's an investigation.
Yeah, how? Articulate.
But honey, I'm investigating what happened. I need the other officer's statements.
All right, I got them.
Thank you.
To figure out exactly what they seen.
I think that would be a pretty... I'd like this to hear what the judges would say about that, you know? I think that's definitely like that's definitely a Matt Rhodes Petty special, for sure.
Okay, to be clear, I don't think it falls under active investigation. I'm just thinking of like how
Bonjour.
vague it could be, because I can see articulation in the aspect of like someone got away, and maybe in the statement of someone like someone described something. In that case, maybe, and then we'd find out in 48 hours, because that's the SOP regarding statements. But
Yeah.
you know, without that, I mean, that's, I don't know. Espinosa, I'm gonna check my car real quick. But honey, that's all I had. I don't want to keep you hold here.
Yeah, I think it's a fairly concern. Don't get me wrong. I think your hands are tied a little bit with the legislation. Then
Active investigation, honey.
right, listen,
Actively investigating.
If you want to try that, then go for it, man. See what the DOJ said.
All right, Espinosa, I think it's in my car. One moment.
I guess work that problem out.
Yeah, active investigation.
Oh, could you put them in the car?
How much you charging him,
yes.
honey? How much you charging him?
I don't even know what stage fours go for.
Listen,
Oh
I gave
yeah,
him
honey.
my
While
whole-
you were MIA, and houses were potentially going up, he sent me a good chunk of money.
How much? How much?
He sent me like $700,000 or $800,000 in case a
So you're
property came up.
okay. What do you mean that's it?
My
Oh, no,
God,
honey,
what a
honey.
cheapskate,
Honey,
man.
honey, to be clear, that's not for if somebody else, but that's if it got, you know, foreclosed. So it would have been the original market value, not $2.2 million for a house on Roy Lowe.
Why don't you have money, Dark? I know how much field directors make.
I do. I sent it to Rhodes.
Daisy, he was dealing with stuff. He was unavailable. Always available for me, but unavailable in the moment at this time.
I was
have a
only
question for
available
you.
for search warrants, and I made over $1 million.
Yes.
Don't tell Craig that, because have you seen the impeachments that are up right now?
I was statute of limitations. Also, I was
mean, yeah,
available
you're
for my
overall-
job, so.
That's true. She was available.
You know how Ventura got the house that you were talking about? What house was it, honey?
On Fudge.
On Fudge? Okay. How did he afford it? Was it expensive?
I don't believe any of those houses are expensive.
Wait, which one? Which house are you talking about?
Honey, we can literally check.
Yeah, I didn't look. I'll be honest, I'm too late. They
What you
just Rose
buying?
mentioned this morning that Ventura got a house or something on the.
Oh, it's
on
yeah.
the
He's my
foreclosure.
neighbor.
So the houses on Fudge are all from 200 to 300 and something grand.
Are those new houses?
No. These are ones that we're talking about. One that Ventura had purchased when they had gotten foreclosed on.
Nice little
Oh.
snatch.
I need to
Yeah.
pay more attention to the foreclosures because there's some good deals in there, I bet.
They
Yeah.
probably immediately get yoinked.
They do.
It's
Also
like a
true.
matter of like 2 minutes.
Jesus.
Well, Espinosa Mosley's. I meet you there.
Honey, you got any food?
I do, yes.
I'm hungry.
You
Thank
want
you.
nuggies or a spicy chicken sandwich?
Oh, a spicy chicken sandwich. Thank you.
Are you toasty?
A little bit.
What'd you get for running me over?
I have a impact as well, so let's head over to Mosley's.
What the hell?
All right. Bye, honey. Love you.
Bye, honey. Love you.
Get out my car. I gotta go to put parts in.
Oop.
I didn't run her
Oh,
over. She fell.
awkward.
Can I run you as well and come down to Mercy?
they're gone already. Oh no, they're
Oh,
not. There's no
sorry.
hostage,
Excuse me.
No, not you. No, you. Good.
Here we are.
Quarantine. There is a hostage.
37123.
Hmm.
I'll code 6 around back.
I'll make contact.
I'm opening.
Oh my god, you're opening it?
43220.
Remy, line up so Rhodes can put your part too.
What am I putting in Remy's car?
I'm not sure.
At least, 1 to 2
All right,
additional.
we are good.
We're good?
Yep.
27 east. Lights out.
I'll try and get some photos real quick.
He fell.
Well, a car's just pulled up. Grey and colour Sultan.
Do you have an impact, Remy?
Individuals running in.
I don't.
Wait, did you say you were doing it? Or
No,
did you
I
need
have
me?
the part.
Okay, okay. Hand it off.
Yeah.
Hand the goods over.
Handing the goods, it only
Thank
cost me
you.
a little
I'll
bit.
get the plate flagged. Matilda, could you get some photos taken, please?
Hey, Fred.
Wall.
I'm installing.
Installing?
God.
Installing?
Back to, like,
Slash me is
Installation
installing?
complete.
Wow, so fast.
Retreat.
One a top tier mechanic service, Rhodes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. I'm a bit of a professional.
Roads.
No problem.
Do you have enough units?
We've only got 4 at the moment. We could do with the...
Yeah, we can pick up as around.
Oh my god.
It is. That pistols inside. They need about 6 minutes. Everybody's passing those spike strips. And, really, run of the mill. About it. Got King and Espos. You guys are en route, right?
Or is it Gradation?
No, Harmony.
3068, man.
Copy.
You know what?
All right.
Right.
Pursuit order.
390 en route.
That'll be one too many roads.
Oh, A-firm, y'all are good.
But they will most likely swap. Pursuit order. I'll take primary. Viv. You leaving? Oh, gas.
No, I'm getting gas. I'm getting gas.
Okay. It's like turn your lights off, start driving away.
It's weird. With the suspension this way, the car seems more flat on jumps.
I'll take primary, Viv secondary. I'll put King in tertiary. And McLean and Matilda, I want you guys to stay back together, clear hostage, recover hostage, clear, and then attack parallel.
Let me make sure there's
Hey, Fred.
nothing in these bushes.
Alright, we got pictures of everybody? And car
Yeah, I've
flag?
got pictures of those 3 people at least.
Wonderful. Okay, you guys feel free to take over negotiations and talk with them. They needed about 6 minutes from when I stepped outside. Did McLean have a headache? McLean did have a headache. Oh, currently it's just gonna be you, Matilda, until McLean wakes up. Can you let them know that one of the officers out here did have a headache?
What weaponry is present in there? Is it just class
As
1?
far as I can tell, just class 1s, yeah.
10-4.
How many miles does this have already? $2,200 miles? When did we buy this? Oh, I don't. It wouldn't be a my con or my vehicle registration anymore.
They're saying that it's just the 3 of them inside, and I only see class 1 side as well.
Refuel. Mm-mm-mm. Fuck. Cry was on it.
Alright, Rose, if you want to attach and place a McLean, he said to continue without him. Might be a minute before he wakes back up.
A firm. I did stay in the city, so I'm refueling now. Strawberry, I'll make my way up. I wouldn't wait for me. I'll attach mid-pursuit.
No worries. Alright, Matilda, whenever they're ready, if they need a bit more time or if they're ready to go, we can get mounted up. It's on you.
Yeah, they said
That's the work.
about 4 minutes.
Alright, awesome.
Hello. Y'all are doing well.
I think the primary suspect is going to be the guy in the blue mask. He's got a black jacket, a yellow and red shirt, t-shirt on underneath dark jeans. He's been going to the back post.
I just asked them for their names. I got Maynard Schmidt, Lucky Torcal, and Stormski.
Hell yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Is that actually their names? I don't know.
It definitely is 2 of their names.
Is Lucky the one who claimed to be Lucky? Do he got like light purple dreads and also typically wears a dark gray or black hoodie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he fucking ID'd him perfectly.
Ah, okay.
And then Maynard is... Maynard.
Holy fuck.
It's like a serial killer. What's going on with his mask?
Yeah, he does. This is the first time I've seen this outfit out of Maynard, honestly. I haven't seen this one before. One of them just threw Zeke Kasim's ID on the window.
Nice.
It's expired, though. Matt, Mason woke back up.
Hey, from that works out really well because I had a local appear in front of me and disable my car, so.
Alright, I'm gonna repeat pursuit order because it's been a couple minutes. 297 primary, 432 secondary, and 245 tertiary. Everybody else parallel and or with hostage.
I'm sorry, where did you want me in pursuit order again? I apologize.
Tersh.
Copy that.
It looks like that actually isn't Maynard. Wow.
That was Jasper.
Up spike today, right? How many?
Not that I can remember.
Apparently, may not say the thing is empty inside. Your scam.
Guys, if they all decide to come outside right now and start shooting us, we'd all be sat in our cars and dead.
Honestly, I thought they were ready to come out. So I was getting out and...
I'm guilty of doing that sometimes as well. I keep catching myself just sitting in my car waiting for the chase instead of standing there with a gun.
It seems very soon, because Lucky just came from the back door.
I have preemptively informed Lucky that if his car is caught, it will be getting a ban.
Guys.
They are ready to go.
Even though I'm not attached, can I spike the garage he goes through every pursuit I've ever seen Lucky in preemptively? At that point, it's his fault. Come on.
That's a Maple question.
I want to say yes so badly, Matt. That'd be hilarious, but probably not.
I think it's
Rose's actually
valid,
been really
Maple.
successful.
I think it's valid.
I think it's
Rose's
valid
been
too.
successful with it, yeah.
That call you made on Antov the other day, going through York Street, oof, chef's kiss.
I don't want to get spiked before we open up PBS. So when we open up PBS, you're right. I mean, if he just does it all the time.
Drives
was
recklessly
spiked there the other
through
day. He was
fan
spiked
wires,
there the other
sidewalks,
day.
and everything.
If he hasn't learned, he hasn't learned.
Oh, did he get spiked to go through there yesterday?
They're getting antsy. They're ready to go.
Yeah, go for it, Rhodes. Go for it.
Right, is everybody loaded up?
Yeah, we're mounted.
Loading up.
It's spiked.
I take it back. They're not antsy. They're very calm. Right. But they are ready to go.
What garage are they going through?
From Power to the alleyway south of, like, the vault.
All right, they're coming out now.
10-4.
Actually, you know what? We're going to make these a little more difficult to see by not putting it on the yellow.
Wait, did he say you don't have roads on this? Is that what he said?
I don't know.
It says sound like.
Alright, dispatch, we're going to be in an active 1080 with a grey and colour Sultan occupied 3 times, headed eastbound on Route 68. Stemming from a 1090 at the Fleeker in Harmony with a hostage. We're continuing eastbound Route 68. We're passing
We need a good
the
song.
satellites. Going towards the freeway, stand by. Slowing, right, southbound Los Santos Freeway.
Chat? I couldn't hear that. Hold on.
Southbound
Oh,
Los
it's because
Santos
my...
Freeway, approaching the
Oh
prison.
my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that got loud.
Passing the prison.
System routing music.
Sticking to Los Santos Freeway, southbound.
Hold on. Now I hear it.
Headed towards the water treatment plant, southbound Los Santos Freeway. Passing water treatment, southbound Los Santos Freeway. Heavy traffic, watch out. Heavy traffic taking the exit for Vinewood Park Drive. Straight back across onto Los Santos Freeway, southbound. Heavy traffic again, be careful. Taking the exit for Harwick and Elgin. Right, westbound Harwick. Right, northbound Meteor Street.
No way.
Northbound Meteor Street, crossing Spanish.
Oh, he's gonna do
they're
it.
taking the alleyway, west. Cutting off road, westbound. They're gonna be coming out onto Power. Straight through
Oh, it's
into the garage,
happening.
straight
Crazy.
through.
There's Spike. Oh, he dodged!
Oh,
He dodged! He
he's
knew!
tied. He's tied.
Holy
Bursting
fucking...
out.
Holy fucking predictable. Alright, 390 will be breaking off. Y'all have a good one.
Good job, Rose.
Try with some new stuff, guys. Look at this.
All right.
Wow.
I predict it's going to be the same as everybody else.
Westbound Spanish crossing Alta. Continuing westbound Spanish.
I mean, so he takes this path a lot too, both ways.
Still pushing westbound Spanish.
I think spiking this bush.
Oh my god, a local wiped me out. I'm out. VCB.
would work really well.
5 secondary, all the way out to Madway and Thunder, right northbound Madway and Thunder.
Fuck it.
Braking. Right. Eastbound, off-road, Steelway. Immediate right, southbound, Steelway. Back out to Rockford and Portola, stand by. Oh, crossing. Right, southbound Rockford. Immediate left, right. Oh, shit. Okay, he's facing east. Now turning southbound, parallel Rockford Drive and Portola. Crossing Portola. Back on to Caesar's Place, northbound direction, immediate left. Westbound onto Madway and Thunder, immediate left, southbound Madway and Thunder. Right, westbound Boulevard del Perro. Right, and Dorset.
Where the bush.
Left, southbound, or Prosperity Street. Glass just went off. Oh, Jesus. Crossing Marathon onto the Procopio Promenade. Crossing Red Desert, continuing all the way to San Andreas.
The Prosperity. I'm Turtles.
Crossing, no, cross river and then right, westbound Vespucci. Left, eastbound into an alleyway. We're parallel with Bay City Ave. Left, eastbound, entering through Imagination Court, crossing over, continuing straight eastbound, going all the way to the end where it goes to a dead end. And turning southbound, we're going to be exiting out towards South Rockford momentarily. Eastbound, immediate right, southbound, South Rockford. Crossing Palomino. Or Palomino.
Secondary. Oh my god, no I'm not. My ankle's broke.
Entering the Tackle Street docks. They might try to knock me off into the water. They're going to come out next to Palomino, Palomino area. They're not reversing. They're not reversing. Okay. Onto Palomino, southbound, immediate right, northbound Bay City. Left, westbound Vita Street, immediate right, northbound Magellan. Right, eastbound Conquistador, immediate right, southbound Bay City. Left, eastbound again, Imagination Court, jumping over the little bridge thing. All right, east correction, southbound Prosperity, out to Palomino. Span out. Fuck, left, northbound Palomino.
Now we wait.
So they're passing the apartments now.
I got him. Yeah. Continue northbound Palomino over Liz Circus. Continue northbound Palomino, right eastbound Vespucci.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Eastbound Vespucci, cross Calais, under La Puerta. Continue eastbound Vespucci. Continue eastbound Vespucci, over Power. Slowing heavy, right southbound Elgin.
Damn.
Left, eastbound Adams Apple. Left, northbound Strawberry. Right, eastbound Vespucci, towards MRPD. Continuing eastbound Vespucci over the bridge.
I'm too busy.
Continuing eastbound Vespucci.
I'm preoccupied.
Left, northbound Popular. Slowing heavy, left, westbound off-road towards the railroad. Taking a little squeeze that I fucked. They're northbound on the railroad. Stand by. You're northbound on the railroad. Still northbound on the railroad, parallel Popular. Entering the canals now. Westbound of the canals and southbound of the canals. Left eastbound, taking the slip up to Popular, VCB through the tunnel. Right southbound Popular, VCB around the corner.
Left, taking the Supply Street. Supply Street.
They're jumping onto Del Perro Freeway. Westbound Del Perro. Opposing.
Do we spike him, chat?
Westbound Del Perro Freeway, opposing lanes. Transition proper lanes, westbound Del Perro Freeway. Holding far right for northbound LS. Northbound LS Freeway, proper lanes. Slowing right, eastbound off-road, taking the grass up to the soccer fields.
Be advised, if they take the slip from Meteor towards those stairs to the big grassy area, the first bush is spiked.
same thing he just did before.
A firm. The step before the garage.
Alright, westbound bridge. Left southbound, off-road, behind the soccer field, parallel to this freeway. I'm gonna take the little
245's on the
jump.
jump.
Yeah, it's going for it.
And it.
He made it, I fucked it, but I made it
Fine.
also. He southbound Ellis freeway.
29 secondary, sorry, primary, continuing southbound Strawberry.
Right, westbound San Andreas. Right, northbound Elgin. Careful speeding blue car that almost killed us. Still northbound
Seen
Elgin.
that a few
approaching
times now.
West. Left, westbound Swiss. Right, northbound Alta.
Hold
Extra power.
on.
Left, westbound Occupation. Right, northbound Alta. Crossing over Howick, continuing north.
Is PBS open?
Give it another minute or two.
Copy. Left, westbound Vinewood Boulevard.
He's scarred for life. What do we do? Share
Passing Roosters, continuing westbound Vinewood.
Upload.
Merging westbound Eclipse, approaching Tequila. They got fucked by local vehicle smoking.
They
Might
out?
be out.
They're out.
Yeah, they're out.
Who's primary?
Primary's gonna be the one with the serial killer mask.
Oh, is that the
He's
guy
running
with the
south.
guy's
Yeah,
running
this
south?
is him.
He's
Yep,
got a big
with
gat in his hand. A big
He does
gat.
have a gat. He does have a
Say
gat in his hand.
Stay mobile, Maple. Stay mobile. I'm with King.
Shit,
Maple.
sorry. Gotcha, sorry.
I got you lethal. He's running up the stairs at the moment.
I'm sorry. How does this work? How did I upload a GIF and it's a JPEG and it's still animated? How'd that work?
2 different footbills. Does Daisy have someone with her? I'm with one of the individual people.
I'm with Daisy.
Yeah, my guy's running west, towards Rockford Drive, sorry.
You can jump up, yeah, I have to come up.
We're climbing a sign. This might not end well.
Shots
Shots
fired!
fired. He's on the billboard, on the sign. Up on these buildings, fucking block between Strange Ways, Eclipse, and Meteor. Not Meteor. Suspect's wearing a black jacket, serial killer mask. You guys okay up there? Or you down? I think they're both down. I'm gonna try and come up on the western side. He shots.
Class 1 or 2?
I do not have visual on him. I'm taking fire. I don't know where from. It's to the east somewhere. Might be just shooting directly down on me.
Do we have any officers up aside from you, Maple?
I believe so. I think everybody else except for them are up.
I'm up with Matilda, but we have a 95 with us, so I don't want to leave him alone. He's gonna ambush us if he does. We leave him.
I don't have visual on this suspect. I don't know. He's somewhere. Oh, I see him. He's on the building east.
Do they have a class 1 or 2?
Class one, Beagle. He's on a rooftop to the east. I can barely see him. I'm in a bad spot. I'm relocating.
I'm still chasing my guy towards Steel Way to the west. If you want me to break off of him and come back to you guys again. He's on the radio.
Just be aware he very likely will open fire as well if the suspects open fire.
My guy's going through Vinewood.
What do I want here? We'll do that.
I'm trying to find another angle on him, but I'm having a hard time finding anywhere to get up to him.
Which building is he on?
It's to the east of...
Is it the building that both of them went down on?
Yeah, it's one big L-shaped kind of connected plaza. He was on the far eastern side shooting west.
A firm. So there's a building to the east of that. Oh, disregard. It doesn't have access. Oh, it does further up. Stand by. I believe directly to the east of the structure that they both went down on. Let me just see.
I'm not sure if he has any ways down from that building.
10-9?
You guys get him?
North of the kill lot, north of the kill lot, parking lot. Kill lot, parking lot. Left man.
Individual is behind a
unit.
white billboard. He's continuing westbound. He's on the northern side of the wall. Maple, if you make that left, he's going to continue to the west. I'm going around.
I do not have visual on him.
He continued up the hill. He may have jumped into the property with this white fence.
I got visual. He's continuing northbound. He's jumping a fence. I hit him a few times. He's continuing northbound.
I'll loop around the other side of the property.
Nobody's crossed the street yet. I have not seen them cross at all. I'm getting in my vehicle and I'm gonna run across all these buildings.
Climbing the rooftop.
Possible they circled back around?
Remy would have had him cut off. Yeah, we need help, use.
Wait, I'll be in right in a minute.
The next house over, he's across the road. I just saw him. He jumped up on the fence.
Hey, firm. So to the north, across the road?
Hey, I'm directly across the road.
Firm, I'm gonna get on top and shoot down.
What's the fucker look
I don't
like?
have visual on him now. I can still hear him. Somewhere within the property I'm at currently.
My vehicle just got flipped.
We have two suspects outstanding that have opened fire. One of them's with purple dreads. The other one has like a serial killer mask and has a black jacket. We do not know the location of the one with the black jacket. Last known on the buildings and the rooftops around Strangeways and Eclipse.
I don't know if they continue to the north. I'm on Hillcrest Ridge Access Road. I don't see anything.
We have two officers down on the rooftop of that building as well.
Remy, did you see if they continued running north?
One second.
Negative. I wasn't able to get the fence quick enough.
Hey, firm.
They might be trying to call one of our 95, so they might go to our radio soon. We're gonna try to grab their radio.
I'm flipping my car now. I'm circling back around.
I'm gonna be watching over Daisy 195 over here.
It's possible, I guess he could have also jumped the wall and moved and headed back southbound.
All right, I'm over by Tequila Law. The 2 downed officers are still, I believe, on the rooftop to the south, or at least the alleyways. I'm gonna try to collect them.
Blue colored vehicle traveling west on Eclipse. Spreading the scene now. Unsure occupancy or movement by vehicle.
We'll use Tequila Law as triage. Try and recover Viv and King.
Confirm. 390 is gonna head to them now. Wanted to make sure that blue vehicle wasn't staying in the area.
I'll cover you roads where you grab.
Thank you. Guys, I'm coming!
The suspect was shooting
no.
from that eastern rooftop, Hughes.
Oh, okay, this is a terrible spot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's where I was at, and he's had me pinned.
Guys, he
and
must
all
have been upset that I figured out his spot.
Yeah, from what I can see, he absolutely
Alright, I'm gonna grab you.
continued eastbound and
Hold on, I'm
jumped
gonna
off
put you
and,
here. And then I'm gonna grab you.
there.
When he started shooting.
Okay, that's Hughes. Oh, spooked me. Alright. Oh,
Where's triage point?
here we are.
Tequila. The back parking lot of Tequila.
You know what it was? It was you saying the VAF stuff. That's what got him. That's what upset
yeah,
him.
no, that was definitely it. Yep.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Y'all, I'm afraid of this ladder. I feel like if I might fall.
My advice: toss them down. Should be right.
Ooh. I can't.
Oh, I hate those ladders. Good luck, Rhodes. You got this, okay?
No, girl, y'all had the right idea. We going to the other one. We going up and then down.
The eastern side here, see if I see anything.
'Cause I ain't about that life. Here we are.
Rhodes,
Here we are.
you coming down or you staying?
I can't make it down that ladder without ensuring my demise. Here we are. Oh gosh, I can't let go of you.
Uh-oh.
There's a ladder to the down.
Well, no, it was the other ladder, not the one that you just were on. There's like a little ledge that makes it very problematic.
Come up to me over on that ledge.
Oh.
There.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, I'm trying to.
You okay? You stuck? You need to grab.
I'm good. Now, how do?
Oh,
Is that just a
Vinewood on top of the houses.
Up here. Yeah, houses.
The roof, he's on the roof behind us!
We'll be back. We'll be back for King.
Yeah, they're on the Vinewood houses that stick out from Milton.
Oh my
They're
God!
trying to shoot me.
Fuck that ladder! Fuck
There's
the
still one on top of
ladder!
the middle house, directly
I
by the
believe
parking
in
lot.
you.
Oh hey, gotta go.
Okay, he's fallen off. He jumped off the roof to the north.
There's a lot of pushback for me.
I'm pushing north on Milton.
With the roads.
So he had to have been these properties? No, well, it's further to the west, it seems.
I heard gunshots directly on the westernmost house, right above the Tequila Law parking lot.
Break. I think there's a suspect over on Southmo Milton. Light balloon color Premier. Somebody just ran to a bush over here.
Still in the western house up north.
Leave the area.
Right, he's on the grass, in between Tequila Law and this road to the north.
That vehicle's returning on you. West on the traffic.
Hey, from individuals on the western side of the... Oh, wait, that's you. Disregard, disregard. Wait, it's not you.
009 responding, class 1 or 2.
Last one.
Individuals continuing east under the house to the north of Tequila Law.
He went north.
Avram got visual. He's on that road heading west. Around the western side of the houses, most western point. He's out again. He's
Suspect down.
Beautiful.
Okay, be advised. There is that other vehicle that you turned that Abigail saw. It looked like a Schwarzer. A light blue in color.
Pretty sure the
I'm
suspect
coming
that shot
back
down.
south on Milton now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this. I cannot confirm. So unless
Heading
you
straight towards you guys now.
that may be the suspect that was that initially opened fire on Viv and King. So be very careful with him. I could not get visual confirmation.
Braking. Out in the bush, headed south, directly from that vehicle.
Going around.
Right, you got a green color vehicle coming northbound Milton as well. Like a green livery on a Sultan. I'm coming in from the south. Be careful.
We're taking fire from the west.
Leave the area now! Leave! Turn around, leave! Turn around, leave!
Suspect's in a white and colored house, western point of this road.
There's a white car far west on the ridge line.
Do not be in a half-mile radius of this area. Thank you.
Okay. Don't want him anymore though. He should still be in that property.
Be advised, crewman registered Arissa Berry westbound. It's that tealish in color. She's gonna be part of the Besties, so if Idiot was involved, she's definitely affiliated.
Not Idiot, but definitely Besties.
There's suspects north of the old Seaside Tower. From that property, he went west. He went west and then north towards the road proper.
Have they opened fire at all?
Yes, they have opened fire. We've been exchanging fire with them.
I believe he's wearing black with a white mask or a white hat.
The ridge line, stand by and left, that's Maple. Or did you just kind of fence?
Just kind of fence, kind of in between where the shooting was.
Yeah, 10 to 26 miles transition then.
There was a white vehicle right at the end of that bridge.
Leave the area now. We are going to open fire. I won't ask you twice.
Where the road ends, where you are, Abby, there's a white car on the far west.
If it's the same one I spotted prior, it's the one the suspect is now looking for.
Be advised, the crewman did U-turn on South Mill Milton. I did inform them that we will open fire if they do not leave.
Abby, I believe they're to your northeast at the house. I just saw someone peek the northeast. Between you and me, between you and me, it's the third house towards Milton.
Yeah, 10-4.
So they're looking south. They're in the backyard looking south. Between
Okay,
you and me, Michael.
I'm on Picture Perfect, moving eastbound.
Yeah, copy. They're between us. I'm gonna stay here on Milton and Picture Perfect to make sure they don't cross. Either street. I don't know. I just saw them in the backyard. I think it's the third house along. It's the one where you are now, to your south. Be careful. I saw him peeking.
The house directly east of me. Directly east, white and color house, red roof. He's on the western side.
He's on me, which is in the grassy area to the north of Tequila.